All right. All right. All right. Okay. We're sending through. We're good. Um, 3, 2, 1 me. Go. Hit me off with the countdown. We're good. We're good. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and done still remains king. I am going to show you I have a new title, a director of trading psychology. We'll talk about what that means for you. How would Melnick's 3 trade limit do today, since we were talking so much about it? Our precise daily stock levels, our game plan in Forex, as well as our full stock analysis. I am Mark Melnick, and this is the Newsbeat Show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Newsbeat Show. Going to go over so many great things with you today. I'm actually going to show you what it's like to be a Newsbeat live bandit today, and I wanted to put my own day against that 3 trade limit test in which I showed you about yesterday. We're going to talk about that, algorithmic levels, and so much more. But first, by watching this video, you agree to hold me and T3 Live harmless, not responsible for anything that you may see, hear, think, dream about while watching this show. If you do not agree to that, whoops, you have to exit this video immediately. There we go. I'm just so excited to get to the action here today. We're going to talk about the easy life for the Newsbeat Bandit. So, yesterday, I was explaining to you how prop firms, how you could take somebody who is not profitable and lift them up and actually turn them profitable. This is going to be a very key and critical thing for the vast majority of traders. You always see it. It's funny. Ask the average trader, are you good at technical analysis? Just about every trader will tell you yes. Just about every trader will tell you yes, yet they are not making money because they have to apply their technical analysis, I feel, in certain fields. And we're going to talk more about that. But let's talk about the easy day for the Newsbeat Bandit. Do you know what it was like to be a Newsbeat Bandit today? It was actually a very, very simple thing. We did a one and done short in Tesla, and many people left. And as I quote from the chat in our room, I'm going to go spend time with my kids. That came out at 9:32. I'm going to log off now and spend some time with my kids is what I got at 9:32. Positive chat, none of this toxic chat. People focused in, people excited to end their days early. We come out to you, we tell you one name. We don't vomit 17 names in your face and hope that you could wipe it off and you forgot to wipe the spot where the last one stuck. Right over here, short through 257.75. Tesla dropped a couple points, a few points. Tesla just really got rocked about 3.5 points here within the first 5 minutes, and that was enough to make the day. So what I did was I actually wanted to apply my new 3 trade limit today. So I'm going to just hop step from 1 to 3, and then I'll talk about how that title affects you. But how would Melnick's 3 trade limit do today? And I want to talk to you a little about that because pretty damn well. So what I do is the first trades I do is the one and done, either long or short. Tesla was a downgrade, so it was a short today. The high one short, and the know your limit strategy. Those would be in order every single day for the past year is how I approach these names, and it's working. And that is one of the things that people find amazing. Certain quotes I get are, Mark, this seems too good to be true, but I'm crushing it every day. I mean, if you saw the testimonials, it'd blow your mind. But let me just show you real quick what our 3 trades look like today. So here is the one and done. Here is the one and done. I would say hundreds of traders are done from between 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard and 9:35 a.m. Eastern Standard because they all just drop off after. Not all. I mean, there's still hundreds and hundreds and hundreds who stay. But with that being said, you take the first trade, one and done short. You buy puts. Your day is over. Yes, a couple points in Tesla is enough to make your day. It's enough to make as much money as you can humanly, extract from the market. Next one, we would have given you the high one short right here, and that was a nice little grind down that worked in your favor as well. Going into our third strategy, and there's a reason why, because again, I was telling you guys about the 3 strategies that would actually which most traders end up being successful. In fact, a trader that I highly respect in the room said, Mark, your Sunday show got me thinking. So I ran some stats using TraderView on my trades before 11 and versus trades after noon, all day trades, and the results for March is as follows. Trades before 11 a.m., 91.8% winners. Trades after noon, 69.8% winners. That message came out at 7:23 p.m., like 13 minutes ago in our chat. So traders are realizing that this methodology is life changing, Here's the know your limit short strategy. The third trade we would have done would have given you this big sweet red bar. I even circled it because you're shorting near the top of this green bar here, and then you're writing it down. And even if you wanted to do the second part of the know your limit strategy, and again, don't be thrown off by the lingo. You just literally type in Newsbeat Show Know Your Limits. That's it. And it'll pop up on Facebook, it'll pop up on YouTube. You'll be able to find it. It's very simple. So excuse the terminology if you've never heard it before. But right over here, you can see you hit the 21 moving average. That would have been the fourth trade. You didn't have to do it, but it would have worked as well. So I find it funny. I give free strategies out on the internet. I go ahead and I apply them 99% of the time to one stock. And it's one stock that the entire room is focused on. You follow the methodology step by step, and you make money every single time you plug in one of those steps into my name. Has making money ever been easier? I don't think so. A lot of the traders in the room have been very skeptical for how successful they've been, thinking it's too good to be true. And I get the questions, how long is it going to last? But that's part of trading. Nobody knows how long this phenomena is going to last, but it's already been lasting over a year. I'm going to milk it as long as it's there, and that is my job. So, also got a new title today. Director of Trading Psychology, and it basically means I'm going to be coming to you guys with a lot more psychological content, things that are going to really help your psychology to the point where you'll actually be able to apply them. I feel a lot of the psychology stuff out there is not really applicable these days. They could tell you, leave your emotions at the door as if it's a physical thing you could hold in your hand and say, yeah, I'm going to just leave it right here by the door, and now I'm emotionless, now I'm a robot, and beep boop beep boop beep, and I just trade. But we're human beings. Everybody has their own situations, their own problems, their own difficulties, their own financial discrepancies. There's such a variation between people that the number one thing in trading that holds people back is not failing technical analysis. It's not bad, things always speaking. It's always the bad psychology. That's why two traders can read the same book and one will be successful and one will fail, regardless of IQ or intelligence. You know how many doctors are having a hard time in the market? You know how many, engineers are having hard times in the market? I mean, has nothing to do with like having some form of status. It's like all men are created equally when you're inside the trading environment, and it's up to those to remain psychologically fit that will take them to the next level. Very simply, precise daily stock levels. Maybe you are somebody who liked our Apple bottom call at 187.41 today. So a lot of you traders actually made money off that. So let me show you a 5 minute of Apple, the craziest name. They unveiled a new product, right? Right here, 187.41, the stock hits for the first time 187 and a quarter on this first 5 minute bar and explodes up. Just explodes right to 190 and a half, even higher. It actually almost hit 191 right here. Went straight up and never looked back after hitting our algo level. Is that amazing that we could call that the night before where Apple's going to bottom today? What if I told you I'm going to show you tomorrow's levels today? Would that be amazing too? Well, here they are. You can snap it with your phone. You can hit print screen. You could do whatever you want. You could tattoo it on yourself, even though I don't recommend that. You can write it down on a sheet of paper. You can rewatch this video, hit pause, and write down whatever's relevant for you. These levels do not always hit, but when they do, I personally have a very easy time making money when I buy through the support level or I short through the resistance level. It's very, very simple. A lot of times I usually do options, calls, and puts respectively. So very simple in order to, follow something like that. Um, game plan today, nothing terribly exciting for me on today's game plan. I'm watching this, a lot of these names, and I just really didn't want to just throw something out for the sakes of just throwing it out. but there were names that I saw moving today, like, Avaya. Where is that? AVYA. I thought this was a really interesting setup underneath the 200 moving average. You could see this one probably sell off to 16. A lot of these formations where they, gap the stock up but close it lower, a lot of these names have been digesting down. That has been the statistical frequency. So maybe you get a breakdown tomorrow of AVYA through 1723. Definitely take a look at that. And of course, now for Newsbeat member exclusivity, we go into our full stock analysis. That's your stocks, my levels and thoughts. Perhaps you're going to miss more of the sweet serenade of my voice. Perhaps, maybe you want to hear more of me. For just $49 for your first month, you can be part of the Newsbeat live service. We're the fastest growing trading room in the nation. Happy trading, make money. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And Newsbeat members tonight on the Newsbeat live trading broadcast. Have a wonderful evening.